Hey, my name is Shawn Hurwitz. I'm the guitarist for Smash Mouth, and you're listening or watching me with The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey man, this is Tommy Chong, and right now you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, this is Jordan Belfort, the real Wolf of Wall Street, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sean Danielson from Smile Empty Soul, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
This is Shirley Phelps Roper with the Westboro Baptist Church, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
What's up? It's Tom from Plain White Tees, hanging out on The Anthony Rogers Show.
What's up, everyone? This is Rain from Our Lady Peace, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
I'm Baby No Money, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show, the best podcast.
This is Agent Sebastian of the Carnarks, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Brian Vanderark from the Verve Pipe here, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, this is James Jude Courtney, Michael Myers, a.k.a. The Shape, in Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and the soon-to-be-released Halloween Ends. And this is The Anthony Rogers Show.
Hello there, everyone. This is Nick Ganbarian from the band Bayside, and you're listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
I am Dave Holmes from MTV and Esquire Magazine, and you are listening to The Anthony Rogers Show.
What's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, the Godfather, and cannabis expert, and connoisseur, and you're watching The Anthony Rogers Show. Peace.
Alright, thanks for watching the show. Today's sponsor is Angry Duck Hot Sauce. So this package, we're going to try some of their stuff here today. For sponsors, link in the description. We got sauces. No jalapeno from Angry Duck. Thank you all for sending the sauces. Angry Duck, I appreciate working with me. Let me try some sauce. Ooh, cinnamon Fresno. I don't even know how that's going to taste. That's going to be good one, probably. Interesting. I've never seen that one, probably. Flavor. Pineapple habanero from Angry Duck. Again, link in the description if you want to try these yourself. Let's see. Wow. I'm going to go for the one I don't hear about, that I've never heard of, cinnamon Fresno. That's crazy. Okay. So if I could open this fast instead of making you wait forever to watch my episode. But, that would be an amazing wing sauce. It's just cinnamon Fresno. I need to put it on something. So. Okay. Ooh. Tastes like apples and stuff. I don't know. It's good, but it has like a kick to it. Habanero, pineapple, jalapeno ingredients. Cinnamon's giving it that. I don't know. That'd be a good wing sauce if you like a sweet and spicy wing. Okay, what else we got? I want to try smoked jalapeno. That sounds like most of my style. Like I put some tacos and whatever else, everything. Just put on there like French fries. Smoked jalapeno from Angry Duck. Shake this, but this smells good. Ooh, that smells like a barbecue sauce or something. Like, what? Tastes like a spicy barbecue sauce or something. Smoked jalapeno. Good on like pulled pork or sandwiches or anything barbecue. This tastes like a fucking barbecue in a good way. Oh, here. Angry Duck, link in the description. If you're listening on podcasts, it's in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description. If you're watching on Roku, it's in the description. So, no matter what. Angry Duck, sauce. Original pineapple habanero. Okay, that's so. That's good too. It's probably my least favorite of the three, but still pretty fucking good. The pineapple one tastes fucking really fresh. I'd say good for barbecue. I'd say, I don't know. This is a good dipping sauce. I think I'd use it for dipping, but I mean, you can use it wherever when you have your sauce collection. But smoked jalapeno would be great for barbecue. It tastes like pulled pork sandwiches and stuff. Tacos, probably like a smokier taco. This was interesting. I've never had a flavor like this before, ever. And I like spicy and sweet and savory. I like all these mixes, flavors, and this definitely does that, the cinnamon Fresno. So check them out. Link in the description. Thank you very much for watching.
Welcome back to the greatest show in the entire universe. Today we have an absolute legend, a legendary band, Shawn Hurwitz, playing with Smash Mouth currently. Like, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, brother. How you doing?
Good, man. Like, I think Smash Mouth's one of the biggest bands on earth right now. Is that true, or is that like?
Man, I sure hope so. We're working on it. Always.
Dude, I think so. It's crazy. Like, how many people know your band? Like, if you just like talk to them, that's insane, man. Like, what kind of you're doing a lot of shows right now, right?
We're doing a bunch of shows, getting very busy for the year, had a busy summer. Next year is already being booked, so it's going really well. And yeah, regarding people knowing the band, everything from back in the 90s or late 90s, Believer, All-Star, all that stuff, into Shrek, into today's world is like meme world, and everyone just knows all the videos with somebody once, so everyone seems to know that. I'm stoked about it. Can't wait to perform and meet people all around the world. So
that's awesome, man. And yeah. you guys got a new singer recently too?
Zach Goody, really, really great singer, great performer, taking it up a notch. I mean, the idea is to always get better and better. So he's really taking it up a notch.
It was crazy because like a lot, I feel like 10, 15 years ago, that would have been like a big deal. Like that'd be everywhere. Like just the aspect of like a band getting a new singer, but he like merges so well with what you guys are already doing that it's just like going without like an announcement almost. It seems like, I mean, maybe it was announced, but I feel like that would be like, I feel like he just merged in with what you guys are doing already. It's weird.
He did, man. He's been in the business a long time. He's a San Diego cat who's got he's got a lot of music history. I'll let him tell you at a certain point when he's on, but because I don't want to misrepresent. But I have 3 CDs of his in my car that are playing. Like whenever I walk into the car and turn it on, I'm listening to his CD, and I kind of rotate them. I was gonna say that 10-15 years ago, I feel like it was more of a big deal. These days it's just happened to so many bands where not necessarily the singer, but 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 of the band members, just for whatever reason, sometimes it's business, sometimes it's health, it just doesn't work out. But the music is still there. People still want to hear Don't Stop Believin', and they still want to hear All-Star, and they still want to hear all these different bands and music. So they're not necessarily there for the specific person. They're there to hear the music, and we're giving them that music, and it's rocking, dude.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man. I think like I see some pictures from what you guys are doing. You guys are playing for like huge crowds, man. Like as a comedian, I'm just happy for you guys. I see the crowd, I'm like, that's awesome, man. Like that's like the dream right there. That's what every little kid like picks up a guitar for, man. You know, like, and you're doing that right now. And that's just I like seeing that, man. Like I think since last time I interviewed, I paid more attention because you're like on my social media and stuff, and I'm like, this guy's just straight killed it all the time. Like that's what you know what I mean. That's what it looks like. You got a guitar in like the hard rock, right? Right.
Say that again.
You have like one of your guitars in like a hard rock, like somewhere.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
that's insane.
In Guadalajara, man. I was so happy because a fan. I played that guitar. I mean, I played it back in the day with Smash Mouth. I actually have video of me flipping that guitar with like a GoPro. It's really cool. But then after years, I used it with with Enrique Iglesias, and then I sold it to Hard Rock. I didn't know where it was going to end up, and a fan told me it ended up in the Guadalajara Hard Rock Hotel and took a picture of it. And I was like, man, I hope one day I get to go and visit it. I want to go check it out. Sure enough, we had this really great show. When was it? I want to say it was June this year or May. I don't even remember. It's a few months ago. And it was somewhere between 20 and 30,000 people, beautiful open field. It was so cool. We've got such great footage from that show. They shot it with drones, and we had so many. It's just it was such a fun show. And I had a day off there, and I was like, I wonder how close I am to the Guadalajara Hard Rock Hotel. Sure enough, I was a mile away. So me and Michael Klooster, the keyboardist for Smash Mouth, went on a walkabout and just walked from our hotel to there. And it was a bit of a, at the beginning, and I tried to explain who I am, what I was doing there, and they were just like, well, since you're not a guest, there's liability insurance. And I'm like, I just want to go up there for a second and take a picture. Anyway, they hooked me up with this dude. He killed it, just took care of us and took us up there. And we took a bunch of pictures for them. We signed their book, the Hard Rock Artist book. And it was a really, really great experience. I'm glad that I got a chance to do it. And we have all the pictures to
remember it now. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like congratulations on that, man. I thought that was amazing.
Thank you.
Seeing that, man. I was happy for you when I saw that. And that's what's crazy about a guy like you too. Is like you're like international. You're like, I mean, not just in Smash Mouth, but you played in Enrique Iglesias as well. And I sorry, I didn't say that probably right at all. But I'm just bad at Spanish. But I feel like that's another like huge like international band, and that's just, I mean, that's crazy, man. You've got a really interesting career, I think, man. That's very like lucky, and I bet you worked for it as well.
I appreciate it, man. I'm a very, very lucky guy. I happen to for those of you who don't agree with this, I will say that in my experience, it is who you know, and it's not necessarily who you suck up to, but it is definitely who you know that will get you those opportunities. If you bring it and you and I mean, we talk about this all the time. You're on YouTube, I'm on YouTube, and I have a whole bunch of these videos trying to help musicians out. So if anyone has any questions and stuff like that about how to get into the music industry or anything to that effect, you might want to check out Shawn Hurwitz on YouTube. One of the things I talk about is I forgot for a second. What were we talking about exactly? What was it's who you know, right? So it really is a matter of bringing it all the time, doing a great job, and the right people. You need some luck too. The right people may notice you, and when they do, hopefully they can get you into some really crazy and great situations, which was my case. So I put in the work for sure, but I'm a very lucky guy to have some wonderful friends.
No, it's awesome, man. I think it's a very honest answer. I think it's like there's no delusion there. That's just like a straightforward like answer, and I think that will help a lot of people, man. I think like people need to hear that are trying to get into music or art or business or, I mean, any field really could be relatable to. Like the more you're out there, the more people you know. I mean, more clients you have, more business partners you have, more people you know. I mean, it's just like the aspect of life, and that makes sense. I think
absolutely.
I think people need to hear that. Honestly, I'm glad you said that.
Tell me real quick, how are the shows going? How's your career going?
Comedy wise, not Smash Mouth well, but pretty good. You
gotta start somewhere, man. I mean,
dude, yeah, we've been killing it, but playing from good crowds and like when we're playing stuff. I mean, like I said, we don't have Smash Mouth crowds, bro. But I think it's good though, man. Like it's a fun time, man. Like,
where are you performing mostly?
Wherever, pretty much. Just comedy. I like Missouri mostly because like just close and I could just drive there and stuff. Like just out of like laziness and stuff. But I pretty much play anywhere. We got offers everywhere, and we're pretty full. I mean, most weekends are pretty full. But I'm telling you that like your shit's you probably have a way crazier tour than I got. Like you know what I mean? Like
probably, but hey, keep in mind that sometimes it's sometimes we're playing to 30,000 people.
That's crazy.
I've done 80,000. I know I've done 50,000. I think with Smash Mouth.
That's crazy.
When we were on Under the Sun tour in 2013. But sometimes like we just did a private event as well. Not too long ago, I want to say there was 100 people. So, you know, you do, and with Enrique as well, I would go do, the biggest I've done with him was, I think it was 80 or 85,000 in Kiev, right?
And that's
in
Spanish
Ukraine.
music, bro. Like it's so huge. It's such a huge market.
But he's also done, I've also done a show with him on a yacht in Europe.
That's crazy.
We literally got on a yacht, went to the middle of nowhere, and it was, I want to say there were like 30 to 50 people for that event. It was like someone's party. So I get to do the bigger things and the smaller things. And you know what, dude? It keeps you humble. When you're on the stage in front of 20 to 80,000 people every night, it can get to you. I don't let it get to me, but it can definitely get to certain people. Like it just gets to their head. They're like, this is what I do. You know what, dude? Sometimes you got to rough it and come back and do little rehearsals here and little rehearsals there. And shit, I'm doing a production today. I'm just recording some guitars for a friend of mine as a favor at $100. I'm not going to charge the guy $500. He's a friend of mine. He just needs a quick favor. It'll take me 30 minutes to do. Happy to do it. So you can't always let everything get to your head. And I like the fact that you have small gigs and you have big gigs. You'll be doing big gigs soon enough, bigger gigs. You know, right now they're a little small in compared to Smash Mouth shows, but that's okay.
Compared to 80,000 people, yeah, it's pretty small. I'd say, no, that's awesome, man.
Hey, thanks for watching the show. Sorry to interrupt, but we have a word from our sponsor. Link in the description. Melita's hot sauce added to your collection. Originating from a passion for gardening fresh vegetables, Melita's hot sauce was derived from the question, what do I do with all these hot peppers in my garden? Bob Melita took a trip to Florida in 2020 when he tasted a peach jalapeno sauce that was out of this world. The inspiration was there. He quickly got to work creating the delicious homemade hot sauces that you simply cannot find elsewhere. Melita's hot sauce was born. Link in the description. Add to your collection. You will not regret it.
I like how your idea of roughing it's like sometimes I have to play on a yacht. You're like, man, sometimes I got to just play on these like yachts in Europe, dude. Like it's like really. So I get. I love that you're that successful, man. That's amazing, bro. For real. I love
experience, bro.
Dude, I love seeing people win, just do awesome stuff, man. Like doing what you do best, man. Get out there playing guitar and stuff, and like you play different styles, and like that's crazy, man. I just love seeing that, and it just gives like I don't know, it's like empowering, like seeing people win. You know, it's like just empowering, man. Like that energy is so much better than negativity. You know.
Thank you, appreciate it, brother.
That's cool. So like, I guess like where do you see it going from here? I mean, what are kind of some projects you work on? Like do you have you do the YouTube thing where you explain to musicians how to kind of do music professionally. You playing some bands and stuff. Do you have any other projects that like people may not know about as well, like that you're working on?
So yeah, I do the YouTube thing you mentioned. I'm working with an artist called Hannah Cutt here in LA. Me and Greg Cash, the bass player, were writing with her and producing her, as well as doing shows with her. I actually have a show. I don't know when this is coming out, but we have a show coming up this weekend. It's not going to be out by then, but so pointless to mention that.
It already happened. It
already happened. It already happened. But if anyone wants to go check that out, just go Hannah Cutt, 2 T's music, and you'll find her on the internet. And I got Smash Mouth. I got that continuing to do different productions with different artists here, like talking about doing so I'm not doing it currently, but we're in discussions with doing some more production for artists here in LA. And other than that, I just do a lot of library work, music for sync, TV, film. I do instrumentals by myself. I write songs with other amazing artists. One great artist that I recently started working with called I don't know if it's Wolves or The Wolves, but anyway, great duo from LA. Yeah, so I'm just constantly working with musicians and everything. In fact, one of the things that we spoke about, I'll briefly tell you, my wife and I are eventually going to move out of LA, and we were talking about moving up north. and I looked at the town. First of all, a beautiful town. I won't even mention it because I don't want anyone to go there. It's just quaint and it's cool. But at the same time, I'm looking at on the houses are incredible. The properties are incredible. But I'm looking on Google, just, Google Street View or whatever at the town. And I'm just like, it's so small and rural. And I asked my wife, what am I going to do there? And she's like, yeah, you're going to be bored out of your mind. So
no, dude, you're a smart guy. You're going to figure out nature, man. 'Cause like there's so much going on out there too. Like you're going to be
absolutely. Absolutely. I love nature. I'm a hunter. That's one of the things that I love going out there. I love going out there. I love nature. It's incredible. But
what do you hunt?
Also, say again.
Sorry to interrupt. But what do you hunt?
Mostly big game.
That's awesome. I never would have guessed that from your like comp demeanor. I never would have guessed. That's crazy, man. Good for, that's cool, man.
I mean, I do it purely for food. I've also hunted small. I still have some rabbits that I hunted. They don't taste very good. That's why I'm not continually hunting them. But I will finish every piece of meat that I hunted. I do all the processing by myself. I skin them, gut them, do everything. I prep it. It goes in my freezer, and then I make some food out of it. So I've definitely had my time out there in the country, and I love it. This place that we're looking at is surrounded by beautiful forest. With that said, though, one of the things that I love is like this. You hit me up, and well, obviously we could do this online, but you hit me up and you're just like, hey man, you want to chat sometime on do this podcast? I'm like, yeah, sure, hit me up. We make it happen. This happens online, but I also do that in person with many different people around town. So I'm just like, dude, I just saw you back from tour with this and that artist, let's get together for a cup of coffee. And we do. If I'm up there, it's just harder to do. It's harder to, and the thing is, I love that. I love it. It's not a business move. It's not like, oh, I better make friends with so-and-so while they're in town, so maybe I'll get that gig. It's nothing like that. It's just, I love my people here, and I love connecting with them, and I love going to grab a bite, and I love going to grab a drink, not alcohol for me, but like tea or coffee or something like that. It's part of my pleasure. So I'm just thinking, like, what am I going to do there? I might be bored out of my mind, but I'll make the best of it. So we'll see where we end up. Anyway, I just wanted to say I love LA and and all the stuff that I do here.
Yeah, no, I bet, man. Like it's nice to be able to like close your laptop and then be done with your work though too. It's like there's benefits to both. Yeah, you want to be around so you can network really well and like talk to everybody and like kind of just like, and then just say you have friends and family probably there too, But yeah, it's got to be crazy. Like it's good to just like shut the laptop off. You're like, oh man, I don't have anything to do for like until I open that.
Well, you're in the woods, right?
Yeah, basically in the woods in Missouri. I'm like in the Missouri woods.
Dude, that's awesome. I mean, it's an experience. I don't know. I feel like it gets cold there. I don't know what you do about that.
I have an easy to control weather space. I mean, it's a school bus, so it's a really small area that I have to warm or cool. And it's like if you lived on your tour bus, basically. That's what with one person instead of a bunch of guys though.
But I'm looking at the top of the bus. Is it insulated? Because that's a big thing.
Oh yeah, I think like the heat. I mean, it hasn't been a problem with air conditioning and fans, and then I think with the propane heaters and stuff. I mean, we have so many different kind of options for heat. I mean, it's just like you have heated blankets, you have heated like propane tanks. I mean, you have so many different things. Like I don't know, I like it kind of cold when I sleep anyway. If I had a heated blanket and a little propane, man, I'd probably be good.
I dig it.
So yeah, I mean, you have like 7 options. There's like the propane could go out. You have electric. You have to have a lot of backing. It's the same, like I said, it's the same thing as if you try to live on your tour bus with like your wife instead of like fucking like a bunch of managers and people and stuff. Like whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I actually, and my wife is letting me take her camping for the first time. I think in November we're going out to the desert here, so it should be nice. It'll be cold at night, but it should be nice. Just taking her out for one night to see if she can handle it. Her idea. She's like, should we do 1 or 2 nights? And I'm like, hang it, just one night. See if you can handle it. It's just baby steps here.
Oh, it's a lot. I mean, even like I have to do a lot more prepping than I would like normally. Because like normally, I mean, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. I mean, even in like this situation, like camping in general. I mean, tent or like RV. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, man. It's like freeing. You know, I can do whatever I want all the time.
Dude, it's been a second since I've been out in the wilderness. Usually right now I'd be going for scouting and hunting on the weekends with a couple of hunter friends.
That's awesome.
In the mountains here, but I'm out every weekend. So I'm completely missing the deer season here in Zone A, like completely. I paid for it. It's just not happening. There's one season that's going on in October that I'm hoping that I can get to.
Well, it's a good problem to have, being like overbooked and stuff. You know, I mean, same thing in comedy. I mean, every Friday, Saturday, maybe Thursday, Sunday, just booked, done. I mean, when I'm doing shows, like I took off like a couple months and like was kind of lazy. Because summer is just awesome. I can't. It's hard to work through summer for me, but there's a lot of money in that. So I mean, I'll do it eventually, probably. But I see it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just nice having like the time off, like just June, July, not really doing much. Getting back in August, working, getting back on these podcasts, and annoying huge people that should say no to me for doing my podcast.
Love that.
But dude, yeah. Do you have any like links or anything you want to throw out to people, or any kind of like things like I mean, people could Google Smash Mouth. They've probably already seen you at a concert. They probably, I mean, you're a fucking legend. It's a huge band. But if you have anything like you want people to kind of like go to, obviously your YouTube or anything like that, and you like people should check out.
SeanHurwitz.com. If you just look up Shawn Hurwitz and spell it wrong, it's still going to come up online, I believe. I've never tried it, but let me know if it doesn't, and we'll take care of that. But for anyone leaving comments, people can check out the website. I have all the dates that I can post on there. You can also see all the dates that I've done in the past and the people that I've worked with. It's kind of a cool, if you look at the past shows page, it's kind of cool to see all the places that you've been or places that I've been. But if anyone wants to reach out to me personally, you are absolutely welcome to. I get back to everyone. Again, Shawn Hurwitz has all the links, but if you really want to reach out to me, Instagram, Shawn H Music, super easy to find me. And again, if you look up Smash Mouth, you'll also find me. And that's it. I think that has all the links. Go check out YouTube if you need any help with how to turn the music, how to turn you playing guitar or keys or whatever into a business. I talk about that stuff. It's free, and that's it. And if you like it, of course, subscribe, but it's not necessary if you don't want to. Just go check it out and learn some stuff. And that's it. That's all I've got.
Hey, it's me again, Anthony Rogers, your favorite comedian. I want to bring something to your attention. Do you have a beard, or do you have an aspiring beard? I got a secret. Luxurious Bastard Beard Oil. Get some, link in the description. New app, new website, a jillion products. Get some right now if you think you even have a chance of being this luxurious of a bastard.